Hi guys, it's Kelly, and I've been doing a ton of project life style pages that I have been wanting to do for quite some time now. I've been working on these for the past 3 to 4 months, and I'm just having a collective book of all different seasons and styles from the past 2 years or so, I think. And I just want to show you some of the layouts I created. And I think I've shown these in a video before, but this whole layout here came from a close to my heart party, and it was the first time I found out about flip-flaps. And if you don't know what they are, check them out because these are awesome. If you have too many photos and you don't want to put them all on one 12 by 12 layout, and you don't want to split them up into different project life pages, these flip-flaps, they adhere to your protector, and they flip out, and you can use like matching paper, and it goes along with the whole thing. So when you open it, it looks like a huge layout. And I'm filming here beside my piano because it's right beside the window. I'm trying to get the most natural light possible. So this is what this layout looks like. It was of my daughter at Easter, and I used the flip flap, and I just love it because it makes it so nice to be able to have an entire layout and have the extra room to put photos. So I love that. And this was a layout of, I did this actually a long time ago, but I'm just doing a recap. This was Halloween at Knoebels, and I don't do a lot of Halloween normally, but we did go there for their fall festival, and they were decorated for Halloween, and so I thought I would, take a picture of this clock. It just was so really cool and vintage, and it looked kind of eerie, and I did this layout using some bling and the Graphic 45 Halloween stack. And then this was another one I did of that same night. I took a really cool picture of the one ride that my daughter rode, and I got this really amazing effect. And I don't do a lot of pages that have dark backgrounds. I'm trying to do more of those. And I love white on black, so I used my gel pen a lot, and I just cut out some words, and I used some bling here, and I fishtailed the bling. And what else did I do? I went around all of these with white gel pen. All I did was take some ribbon strips and just kind of adhere them, and they were ribbons that matched, the colors in the paper here. But I ran around the whole outside, and I framed it with journaling from that night, and I used my white gel pen. So I love how that layout came out. And it was super simple. I did it probably in under maybe 15 minutes or so. Oh, and I did take some cut pieces of bling mesh and adhered them like all over like this, just because I thought it would be kind of cool and reflective. And then here is some of the project life I did. It's mostly pictures with a few little things of my daughter and her friend on a ride. And I did that. Again, mostly pictures, and then a little bit of Webster's pages that I used here for some of the photos. Again, more photos. I had a lot of photos, and they didn't even all turn out that great, but I wanted to use them. I had this spider button that I have been waiting to use, so that was perfect for that. And then the very last of the Halloween photos, and they were screaming on the one ride, and I thought that was perfect, so I just stuck a couple of little tags here and some of this paper. And then here was a page that I did. It was journaling our garden and our process. And then this was like a really cool spider web outside of our house, and I just put Walt's garden because my husband's the gardener here. He loves to garden. And then this was our fire pit before we decided to recess it, and we dug out the ground around it here and decided to recess the fire pit actually like in the ground, and so it doesn't look like that anymore. But I just used some Webster's pages and some ribbon, and I did a little bit of a this is a Graphic 45 French Country banner. And then this was my daughter at her piano recital about 3 years ago. And I used, again, the Webster's pages. And this was in the kit that I had received. And I used some rosette trim. And I'm pretty sure all this is from Webster's, except for the washi tape that you see here. I put washi on the pictures. And I fussy cut the butterfly, I fussy cut the little bird, and this is some thickers right here, and then I fussy cut the crown and put it over top of the piano. But I like how that turned out. This was of a trip to the Eastern Museum of Motor Racing. My dad and my husband are both huge motor racing fans, and somebody had given me this little image of Ian, Greeting Farm Ian, and I'm not even sure which one it is, but I think, well, I don't even know, but so I colored him up, and I love how he turned out, so I decided to put him here. And I used some small washers and metal, and the brads are also the same silver metal, just because it was motor racing. And I used some silver metallic paper that I had, and I just used some stuff from my stash, some car stickers, stuff I don't normally use, but it worked for this. So here's some more of that, and I put them kind of a big deal because to my husband, this is Dale Earnhardt's race car, and my dad loved him. And if you